Our second story is called Mr. Men, the Rugby Match, written by the same artists. Mr. Strong was very excited. He was going to play in the biggest rugby game of his life. He was the captain. It was his rugby team, and they were going to play the best side in the world, the All Reds, who had never lost a game. He got up very early and had breakfast. Lots of eggs to keep him strong. Then he cleaned his shoes. But being Mr. Strong, he polished his boots so hard that he wore them down to nothing. Luckily, he had a spare pair. Then he tested the match ball. He squeezed it to see if there was enough air in it. But then, bang! He had popped the ball. Mr. Strong does not know how his own strength goes. Luckily, he had a spare ball. It was a very proud moment, Mr. Strong, when he stepped onto the pitch. But Mr. Strong was also a bit nervous. Would the team that he had chosen live up to the challenge? And when the mighty All Reds came onto the pitch, Mr. Strong felt even more nervous. But not as nervous as Mr. Jelly. He took one look at the All Reds and ran all the way back to the changing room. The game got underway. Mr. Forgetful kicked off. Well, not so much kicked off as teed off. Mr. Forgetful had forgotten what game he was playing. For a while, Mr. Strong's team did surprisingly well. Mr. Tickle's extraordinary long arm proved to be useful for tackling. He tackled here and there. He tackled all over the pitch. The All Reds could not get past him. Mr. Greedy was one-man scrum. In fact, he was a one-man scrum. He was so heavy the All Reds could not move him 1 inch. And then, wonder of wonders, Mr. Strong's team scored a try. The ball had been passed to Mr. Rush, who raced down the wing to score. What a try! Mr. Strong began to think they might have a chance of winning. But after scoring the try, Mr. Rush just kept on running. And Mr. Fussy decided he did not like all the mud and retired to the changing room for a bath. And Mr. Bounce got mistaken for the ball and kicked out to the ground. Mr. Strong was losing players as fast as Mr. Rush had left the pitch. The All Reds then scored a try as quickly as Mr. Muddle had muddled up which team he was playing for. Nice pass, Mr. Muddle. Mr. Strong realised it was going to take a miracle to win the game. There was only 1 minute left to play. However, when you have Mr. Impossible on your team, miracles are never impossible. Mr. Impossible's flying try was exactly that. And then the final whistle was blown. Mr. Strong couldn't hardly believe it. His team had won. They had won against the mighty All Reds. And the All Reds? Well, they were very embarrassed. They have never lost a game. You might say they were all red in the face. Time for our third and final story.